Thank you for calling 211 LA County. How may I help you?
Hi, I am trying to find out how I can get my son tested for autism.
I'm wondering if I can get a referral for somewhere I could take my son for a hearing evaluation. The doctor refuses to even look at him for it.
Yes, hi. I have a son who has autism, and I was denied the regional center. Do you have any other programs where he might be qualifying for special help?
We also do a service here. It's a 15-minute screening assessment that's done over the phone, where they also check about the behavior and development to see if everything is happening on track.
Okay.
211 LA County has a great opportunity to serve many children that are not being detected early enough for intervention services. Children that may be on the spectrum, the autism spectrum disorder, or that have developmental disabilities.
So we have over 500,000 calls that we receive per year, and about 84,000 of those calls have children 0 to 5 in the family.
We are actually screening children with evidence-based screening tools that have already been developed, have been standardized and validated in thousands of children of all socioeconomic levels and languages and ethnic backgrounds. And we are able to use these tools as evidence that there is a possibility or potential for a child to have a delay or disability or to have an autism spectrum disorder.
We're able to identify levels of risk. And what happens oftentimes is when a family goes to a provider, if they don't have any evidence of risk, they may not receive the attention that the child needs.
They gave me the information that I needed to find out what was wrong with my son.
The questionnaires are all based on the parents' observation. They're not diagnostic, they're not assessments, they're just quick screenings that tell you where the child is at and what kind of intervention they may need.
They made you feel comfortable and like it wasn't something to be ashamed of.
You know, there's parents that call and they do the screening and there's no concern. There's parents that call and they have multiple concerns.
So our screening is an evidence-based tool that actually generates an outcome that can be used and has credibility with providers.
We have a responsibility to make sure that the families know about this benefits that their children could access.
When I called 211 LA County and I spoke to the representatives, I felt like they really cared and they listened to my needs.
We help them really make that connection to the services, whether it's another screening or it's regional center for an assessment or the school district for an assessment, depending on age.
The families that need the most help usually have a lot of barriers to accessing those services because of their stress situation. We're talking about families that may be homeless. We're talking about families that may be struggling with basic needs. We're talking about children in the foster care system as well, and just families who have a really difficult time with just things that are happening in their environment that make it very difficult to access the services when they need them the most. This is where 211 LA County can be an asset.
It's kind of like a key that opens the opportunity for you to get the more comprehensive analysis or assessment that will lead to a diagnosis.
It was like broken pieces at first, so by 211 helping me, it's like putting the whole puzzle together.
I think the best part about the screening that it's not only targeting children that may be at risk or may have some kind of delay, but it's a universal type of screening where all children could be getting screened, and it's pretty much to find out if they are meeting their milestones or if they are where they should be for their age.
They're there to help these people, and that's what's so great about what they do, is they enable these families to kind of stick up for themselves.
People out there that, they feel hopeless or that there's not enough help for them, 211 really works.
Seriously, call 211. And they really help, really. Stop sweeping stuff under the rug and pay attention to what's going on with your children's life, with your life, because they help you with everything.
There's hope, and that with the right intervention and the right support, children are going to really thrive.